Yo, what it do, folks? It is your boy, TheeMIkeyJ, in the mother effing place to be. And as promised, I am going to start off with this year. By the way, Happy New Year, guys. I'm going to start off with Adobe Premiere, and the version I have is CS6. If you have one before or one after or in between or something like that, it will be similar to what I have here. As starting off, we just can jump right on into it. Gonna hit new project. Click, click, click. There we go. All right. The video rendering and playback, more than likely yours will have just the Mercury playback engine software. In a later tutorial I will show you guys how to use your GPU, because more than likely it won't show up, but yeah, we'll get to that on a later one. I think this defaults to DV. You want to click HDV for your capture format, and I think that is about it. You can name your project whatever you like down here, but I'm just going to keep it untitled for now. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so I recorded this before, and I noticed that when I got done rendering what I was doing, it didn't look too good, because right now I'm recording in 1080. What I did before was I went down to the 720 box, because most of my videos are 720p, but when I recorded this in 1080 and I put it into 720, it looked like crap, so I had to redo everything over again. But it's all good. You learn from your mistakes and you just redo what you can. So what I've done, you guys, for your base settings, now this doesn't mean that your video will render out in 1080. What this does, it basically just gives you the maximum amount of space that you can use on your video. So say, well, that's pretty much it. I don't think I can explain it any further than that. So you want to drop down DVC Pro HD, click on 1080p, and this is the only one that will pop down. So you want to just double click that, and there, now you have a full kind of workspace for 1080p. Now say, Mikey, I record in 720. What do I do? Well, I'm going to show you what you're gonna do. I'm so fucking corny. Anyway, the first thing you want to do is you want to drop your video file. You can either go from file to import, or you can go down to your media browser and just have it set to the folder where your videos are recorded. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of these Final Boss Fridays, and I record these in 720, and watch what happens. Final Boss Fridays, huh? That's not a thing, not yet anymore. Anyway, I'm going to double click one. No, I'm just going to drag this over to your video file, your video track, I should say, and just drop it. Now you see there is a lot of space in betwixt here. Alright, to get rid of that space, you want to right click on your video track, and you want to go to scale to frame size. And basically what that does, it scales it all the way up to the frame size, and it fills in all those black bars. So that's the best way to get rid of that. Alright, so you'll see that it plays and everything. You guys can hear me and all that good stuff.
Oh, he didn't.
So,
He's probably gonna take that.
Alright, so now what we want to do is we are going to, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Oh, that's basically that. And to add like a music track, you're going to want to go file, import, and I've got a full library set up. Let's see, of music that I can put in. So I'm going to put Sonic the Hedgehog Breaking the Ice from OC Remix, and there is a little gray, a darker gray bar right here to expand and contract the the tracks here. So the longer the bar, the shorter the track is going to be, if that makes any sense. So you can view the full track. Say you got a long video that's like 20 minutes long, you want this bar pretty long so you can see, you can skip ahead to where actually you need to get to. Alright, so now unlike Vegas, you can't just stretch out a music and it'll loop out, stretch out like an audio file and it'll loop automatically. What you would have to do is just keep adding the same track over and over and over again, and then you'll just cut it off at the end. See with that line where it's with the left arrow, click and just drag it, and then boom, there you have it. And this little button right here, this little magnet here, this is your snap function. If you take that off, you wouldn't get that snap too. So say I ended it right there, it would be very hard for me to, you know, just from this range to cut it off where I need it. So you hit that button there and it will snap right on the end there. Boom. So that's always good. The last little tip, well, I'm going to show you guys how to actually render out a video, because there is no render option in Adobe Premiere. You would have to go to export. So you go up to File, and then you go down to Export. I don't know why it's taking so long. And then you hit Media, or you can just hit Control M. Adobe products are all about shortcuts and shortcut keys. So if you get familiar with the shortcut keys, you'll be set, you'll be golden, you'll be tits. But anyway, to render it out, this is how you set your resolution, your frame rate, and everything of that sort. So just because the base, what you set it as, does not mean that's what it will render out into. So your format, you always want to drop this down. If it's not, I think it defaults to AVI. You want to drop this box down and hit H264. From there, your presets, you'll go down and you want to scroll down. I already have a preset set up to what I want to render into, but if you're new to Premiere, you want to hit that preset box, scroll down, and you want to hit either HD 720 30 frames per second or HD 1080p 30 frames. Well, the 29.97 means what kind of frames per second you're dealing with. So for this particular video, which I do my Wi-Fi battles, I do those in 720p. I'll pick 720 29.97. So now your video, I always use maximum render quality, just, you know, because it's maximum render quality. And this yellow text here is where you can click it, and then you can name your video file. So I don't want to render it out, and all you'll have to do is just hit export, and you guys can see it has the estimated file size, that how big it will be once it gets done. So that's freaking awesome. So what you guys want to do here is just hit export, and then it will bring up the render screen, and then, you know, the infamous bar will come. Like I say, people have been asking a lot about these Premiere tutorials, simply because they're tired of Sony Vegas. Oh, let me show you how to. I've got the audio mixer set up in this box. So this is how you control the sound, because if you listen, the music will definitely overtake my commentary right now. So alright, so to circumvent that, you've got your audio mixer. I'm pretty sure you guys, if you're coming from Vegas, you'll know what the audio mixer is and how to control that. So we've got audio 1 right here and audio 2 right here. So you want to drag audio 2 down, bring it all the way down, and then you can just, honestly, you can just play with it on the fly.
Sucker punch, sucker punch.
So,
oh, Brave Bird, that still goes first.
So that's not bad at all. That's not bad at all for the first episode of this tutorial series from Premiere. I will be later on getting into After Effects and maybe even a little bit of Photoshop. I don't know. But our next episode, we will delve into color correction and making your video look all pretty and whatnot. So stay tuned for that. It has been your boy TheeMIkeyJ. If you enjoyed this tutorial and all that good stuff, bullet punch the fuck out of that like button for me. Really appreciate it. Helps out the channel. You guys know, do whatever. It's been your boy TheeMIkeyJ, and the mother effing place to be. And as always, guys, peace.